Japan is teetering on a bearish trend breakdown, most likely because of point 2 this morning, which is the breakout in yen terms. So you got the yen breakout versus the dollar, which we've discussed many, many times. I don't need to explain it, the big why again this morning. I already told you why. The Japanese are going to raise interest rates, and the U.S. are going to see their final or their first downtick in monthly inflation. So again, most of the quad 4 is likely priced in. I mean, Bitcoin going back to bullish trend is one of the many things this morning on that. Did quad 4 help preserve and protect capital? You're damn right it did. Imagine you were long Ethereum. The whole way down, it's down like 35% in quad 4, okay? And these yo-yos in Real Vision are like, oh, yeah, it's just a correction. You know, they've missed every one of these crashes and drawdowns, those guys. Every single one. That is unique. I mean, that's a really valuable thing to fade, and so is using our signals. So this dollar breakdown signal, when you think about it, you should really, get into the correlation risks. Now, that's what the early look does. I dive into the 3 big ones. One, it's perpetuated upside in the S&P 500. So I see your quad 4 now, and the dollar, instead of being in quad 2 for a month, I'm going to bring it down here. I see gold up. I see stocks up. I see broadening of commodity inflation. So if you thought we had inflation accelerating before with a strong dollar, wait till you see what happens when the dollar breaks down and continues to break down, because you don't have to wait. You already see it on your screen. I mean, the commodities, the CRB index yesterday hit another cycle high. It's up at 316. It's up 20%. Isn't that amazing? India's down 12. Commodities as an asset class are up $20. Breaking down right on time. And by the way, it shouldn't be unnoticed or unsaid that I got out of the dollar because my signal got me out of the dollar weeks ago. Not days ago, weeks ago, and got me into the yen. I think it was last week. But again, it's a process. So again, stay with the process. British pound's gone back to bullish trend. So I covered all that in ETF Pro. I'd already covered it all in my long short book. The 2 currencies that I'm interested in getting long, but again, I like to wait and watch for my correction days like I had on the yen. Canadian dollar and Aussie dollar, because they're going into 3 consecutive quad 2s, those economies, which is obviously bullish for the currencies. Hey there, Hedgeye Nation, or if you're not part of Hedgeye Nation, thanks for watching Hedgeye on YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the button below there. Subscribe to our YouTube page. You can also follow the link in the description to our website to get even more great investing content.